guys? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the real estate market, and has the real estate market shifted, or is it shifting right now? Let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So before we start talking about the real estate market and whether or not the real estate market is currently shifting, which I have a lot of thoughts and theories on that, we're going to jump right into it. But real quick, I have a link in the description below to an application that I use every single day that allows us to source about 20 to 30 properties a month below market value. I'm currently on the application right now, driving an autopilot in my Tesla, and as you can see, I'm able to literally click on any property and I'm able to pull up all of the information of the seller, and I'm able to get properties below market value. Again, I have a link in the description down below that'll give you a discount code, so go check that out. And let's go ahead and go check out a condo that we actually just purchased using this application right here, okay? We're flipping it right now and we're remodeling it, and we're about to put it back on the market. You know the code of this thing? Mechanical box on there. We bought this thing for $105,000. It's worth
There's another key in there.
There is?
Yeah.
There was another key in there the whole time, Pollocky?
I don't know.
The
it's kinda
entire
funny to see
time.
this
Ladies and gentlemen, we bought it for $105,000. We're thinking about selling it, making like 30 or 40 grand. It's worth like $175. It is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo in Phoenix, in a good area, an up-and-coming area, or we can rent it out for like $1,200 a month. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think we should do. But listen, the real estate market's on fire. Oh, by the way, we found this deal using the link in the description below, so definitely go check that out. Okay, let's check it out here. So I'll show you what this thing looked like before. If you haven't, or if you're new to my YouTube channel, then you probably haven't seen this particular deal. If you go back on my videos, you'll find it, but I'll show you right now. And definitely subscribe if you haven't already. So listen, it's a cool little deal, okay? Crazy market we're in, right? But a lot of people are like, Austin, like the market isn't gonna last. You know, it's not gonna keep going forever. Demand is gonna fall. They're gonna raise the interest rates, right? Interest rates are gonna go up. The 10-year treasury is gonna go up. Interest rates are gonna follow, right? And so the question is what is gonna happen? Is the market already softening up? Now, we are going into summertime. I do actually believe that going into summertime is gonna soften up the market. That didn't happen last year. Last year, we powered right through the summer because COVID slowed everything down for like 3 months, and then we powered right through it. And the real estate market skyrocketed. But this year, I believe that during the summertime, right now, the market is gonna soften up a little bit. Now, I don't think it's gonna crash right now, but I do believe that there will be less buyers and there'll be more sellers. So obviously right here we have the stove, we have dishwasher. I mean, again, the kitchen's pretty basic in this one, okay? There's really not a lot to see. We've got the lighting up here. We actually took out like that really old school like lighting where they have like it's like plastic. It looks really, really bad, okay? So we took all that out and we just went ahead and we put canned lighting up here, which I think makes it look a whole lot better. We replaced a little bit of the flooring because a little bit of the flooring was like janky. And then we did new baseboards. We painted everything. We're gonna do new fixtures. We're gonna do new, we obviously did like new doors and stuff like that. And that'll be it. So I would say like all in on this particular property, we're putting maybe like 15 grand into it. So we bought it for 105, 15,000 into it, so 120. You know, add in obviously holding costs, you know, realtor costs, stuff like that. Call it like 130, and it's worth 175. Okay. Even if we were all in at 135, which we're probably not gonna be, you know, we're looking at like a $40,000 profit in a matter of like 2 months. Again, using the link in the description. Okay, so definitely go check that out. Now we gotta go check out another property right now. No, I gotta go take out the keys out of the lockbox for another property because we have to get it mold inspected because it had mold a long time ago. It doesn't have mold anymore, but we lost the freaking inspection report. So we gotta go do that. And then we gotta drive all the way back to Arcadia real quick to go show a $3.3 million house. So let's go ahead and let's make it happen. Oh yeah. We are taking a leak. We're fired up because we stay fired up for a living. Do you think we have water? No soap, and I also can't dry my freaking hands off. Ah! All right, so So we're out here at a property right now, and this is a property that we've been working on for quite a while, okay? This has been a long project, and we're finally wrapping up. It has honestly been one of those projects. It's just been like a nightmare type of project. Now, it is a beautiful home, but it's been a freaking nightmare, okay? So excited to get on to the next one. So this is the house behind me. You've probably seen it in my other videos, but if you're brand new to my channel, you've never seen it, then smash the subscribe button. I'll show you right now. But I just had to drop a set of keys off so that somebody else could come here because we have to get an inspection, and now we got to go show another property. The cost of commodities, right? The cost of lumber, the cost of copper, the cost of all of that has literally skyrocketed. There's a house that we were about to develop where maybe a year and a half ago would have costed us about $150 a square foot to develop, right? To build the house, as opposed to today would cost us over $250 a square foot to build the same freaking house. There are a ton of red flags in the market, but people are ultimately ignoring all of the red flags because of the artificial stimulation that we've seen in the market. Now you hear a lot of the big guys talk about it, right? You hear Grant Cardone talking about becoming a renter nation. You hear a lot of the big dudes talking about it, and it's true because people can't afford to buy and people can't find anything to buy, right? A lot of the buyers are not able to find anything and they can't afford it. They can't beat out the competition. They can't waive the appraisal contingencies. They can't waive their inspection contingencies, right? And in order to compete, depending on where you live in the market, you're having to waive all of the contingencies just to get a house. So everybody's becoming a renter. Not everybody, but a lot of people are becoming renters. So there's all of these things that are kind of happening in the market. So listen, there's so many variables when it comes to the real estate market. I mean, it is not like anything we've ever seen before, right? I mean, I literally was watching a video the other day by Patrick Bet-David. I'll show you on the screen the video I'm talking about, but he's talking about, either hyperinflation or he's talking about basically a market crash. Now, in his opinion, he kind of breaks down a little bit what he thinks, and I personally think it's a great video. I think, Patrick, if you're watching the video, first of all, that'd be really dope. But second of all, guy's brilliant in my opinion, right? There's a lot of these dudes that I look up to that are brilliant. I think it's Ken McElroy, okay? Or Ken Elroy. Good dude, right? And I've watched a lot of his videos. He breaks down, migration patterns, and he looks at migration patterns and where people are moving out of and where people are moving to. He's looking at U-Haul, right? U-Haul has, public migration patterns that you can look at, right? So, there's all these different things that's going on in the market, and it isn't anything like we saw in '08, right? Now, I wasn't in the real estate industry in '08, but I can promise you, basically, from everything I've seen, everybody I've talked to, it's just different. There's a lot of variables. The government, Wall Street, they're controlling the market, right? They're forcing interest rates to stay low. But again, we've got millennials buying at all-time highs in record numbers. There's just so much, right? So, I want you to understand, in my opinion, I think the market is softening up a little bit, okay? I really do. And I think that if you're a real estate agent, right? If you're a real estate investor, here's my biggest tip. If you're still watching the video, make sure you stay to the end because I'm gonna drop freaking bombs on you. But you want to be able to find deals below market value, right? If you are somebody that can find a deal below market value, you are valuable in any market condition, okay? If you can find a freaking deal below market value in any market condition, again, I want to reiterate, you're valuable to an investor, you're valuable to a long-term buyer, you're valuable to anybody, right? Because you can bring them the deal, which again is the link I have in the description below. Driving for dollars, man. That's how I find deals below market value a lot of the times. Now, obviously, now we do other things and stuff like that too, but that's a really good way if you're just getting started. So listen, I'm here. I'm in a big house right now. And we just walked around, okay? We turned on all the lights in here. It's a $3.3 million house. If you're brand new to my channel, maybe you haven't seen this house yet. Subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it, okay? It's a really cool house, a really cool listing that we have. I'm turning on all the lights. We're turning down the air conditioning. I'm wearing a freaking V-neck because it is hotter than crap outside, okay? And we're making it happen, man. We already went to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, like 3 or 4 real estate deals today. And that's what it takes, right? You got to be looking at real estate. You got to be it's all action, man. It is all action. I think a lot of people, they're not taking any action. They think that they're just going to get rich by finding a deal on the market or whatever the case is. There might not be a deal on the market, man. You might not be able to find a deal on the market. So check out this great room over here. It's a dope little great room. Look at the old parquet flooring. We've got the old parquet flooring. My clients actually sanded that old parquet down to make it look like that, which is really, really, really cool. Okay, we got the exposed beams up here. Just a really cool house. We have a pickleball court in the front yard, a massive driveway looking right at Camelback Mountain. So we're going to do this, and then I'm going to drop a couple more little golden nuggets, and we got a couple podcasts we're going to do in a little while. I hope you guys are enjoying kind of the day in the life. Again, my goal is just to be real. My goal is to be raw, okay? We're just making it happen out here. So if I can do it, I guarantee you can do it. It ain't no problem at all. What's the real estate market looking like? Softening up?
Yeah, big time. Basically, the crap people were throwing against the wall is not going to stick anymore.
Right. So people are overpaying for properties.
Yeah. So
people have been overpaying for how long would you say people have been? I mean, it's all it's all subjective, obviously, but people. I feel like flippers have been losing money for a minute.
Yeah, for probably 3 months.
Flippers have been buying basically there's no way they could be making money.
Mm-hmm. They're just banking on appreciation, which they're not willing to do anymore.
Well, if the market say we're softening, right? It's the buyers feel it before the sellers.
Yep.
Or at least in this current example. So it's the buyers want the discount, but the sellers still want to sell for top dollar.
It's right now you don't need to have your offer in 15 minutes. The real estate's still liquid for these prices. It's just relatively liquid. It's not a day.
Right.
To get the price that you want. It could be 30.
Thank
Thank you. Yeah, I've got 3 that are really, really tight. So we basically came to the consensus that we're not going to overpay anymore.
Right.
As of yesterday.
We're not going to go hard
on really tight deals.
On tight deals. So before we would go hard on tight deals, we would basically look at a deal off market or on market, really either way. And if it was tight, clay tile roof, Avatuki or Gilbert.
No, clay tile, we those are
those aren't
hedge funds want them, but it's those ranch style that need for example worth 400. They just send me a deal for 360. Needs a full rehab. It's I'm bro, literally right now, this guy sends me Dropbox, sends me the deal. I'm dude, do you have an asking? He's
right.
And then he sends me a voice message. Actually, yeah, I need this one for 360. I'm dude, sorry, but that one's just by the spread that you're giving me, it looks you're way too high. The market's softening up. Flippers aren't banking on appreciation anymore. He goes, okay. I'm dude, if you're moving this stuff, props to you, dude. That's dope.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he calls me. He's bro, just get me a number.
Yeah.
I'm
That's so funny.
You know what I mean?
There you have it, guys. The real estate market, okay? We'll see where it ends up. We're going to go, me and Pollocky, okay? We're going to film a couple of podcasts with a couple of really cool people. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, we are going to go film, okay? It's going to be pretty dope. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the vlog here. I know that today's vlog was a little bit all over the place, but I hope that you got a little bit of value. I'm actually just wrapped up a couple of really cool interviews with a couple of really cool people. I'll show you a little bit of the behind the scenes right now. But I'm really, really excited about the future. And if you enjoyed the vlog, I'd really appreciate it if you just smash the like button, okay? If you got any value, drop a comment in the comment section down below. I'm super tired. It's 8 o'clock and I need some food, okay? So I'm gonna keep pumping out the vlogs. They will get better, I promise. So if you like them, I'd really appreciate any support that you could give me. And guys, I look forward to seeing you in the next vlog.